Welcome everyone, Pat Mitchell here. So tonight's video is very different than anything I've done in a very long time. It's going to be a lot of off the cuff with some examples as to who I've got a major problem with right now in the world of day trading. I'll be calling them out. I got no problems with that. I have no idea how long a video like this is going to stay on YouTube. No idea. If you do have small children around, I would recommend throwing in some headphones. This is going to be some real talk from adult to adult, and let's just get right into it. So, before I get into who, I want to talk about the reality of trading and the dangers and what can happen when you follow the wrong advice. When you follow the wrong advice, people, bad things can really happen real quick. There is a history in the stock market, in investing, and in day trading of traders eating bullets, jumping off of buildings, hanging themselves, doing all sorts of really bad things to themselves. And I know shit just got real dark real quick, but this is the reality. You have your family's future, your family's life, your family's finances at stake as a trader. These choices and these decisions will mold and shape you for the rest of your life and your family's life. That is a lot of weight to put onto your shoulders as a trader. That was one of, as soon as I went full time, I had a real hard time with that, those thoughts, because I started whittling down my last account. Now, I know for a fact I never would have given up, but I started chewing away that account. And I was chewing away that account because of the thought that what if I let my fucking family down? What if I can't feed my kid? Shit gets real quick, guys. So you need to be extremely cautious of who you're following. And when you start seeing red flags, you need to heed the warning. So there's a trader that's popped up here in the last 11 months out of absolutely nowhere. Her name is Humbled Trader. I was surprised to find out just how many of you knew who I was talking about. Now, that freaks me out. That's a whole nother story. You guys should be following legitimate traders. Traders that know what the fuck they're talking about. Traders that have their own methodology and their own thoughts, period. When you see someone come onto the scene out of nowhere and instantly they have a professional looking YouTube channel, in my eyes, they are not a trader. They are a YouTuber. They have an agenda, period. Now, some of you may be saying at home watching this right now, well, you can't fault her for having a good looking YouTube channel. Yes, I can. I absolutely fucking can, and I'll tell you why. Go to any other day trading channel. Go from day one of their videos. There is a natural progression of things. Unless you've been to school for being a creator, which I believe she has, it reeks of that. It looks like she took a community college course or an online course on how to start a fucking YouTube channel. There is a natural progression. Now, going through her videos, it is nothing but antiquated. A lot of it is antiquated Tim Sykes information. Also, there is a lot of Max's information. I give credit where credit is due, and despite what I may or may not think of Mad-Az, is besides the point. Whether he should be teaching his strategies to new and struggling traders is a different topic, and I'll leave it at that. I've got no beef with Max, but who I do have a beef with is this woman here. Throughout her entire YouTube channel, she gives no credit to him. None. And it's constantly with a lot of his strategies, washout longs, panic pops, terms that Max has coined. I would give Max credit for coining those phrases, those terms. Okay, those are his. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, Pat, this has got nothing to do with you. Why are you so pissed off? I'll tell you why. because I've been ripped off dozens, if not hundreds of times at this point, with people taking my information, my own thoughts, my methodology, and trying to pass it off as their own. Now, I gave a glimpse of that in chat today, and I told how many services are out there with former members that didn't know their ass from a hole in the ground. Now they're running a room. It's crazy, guys. It is a money grab. You need to start following and listening to the traders that are out there that have sincerity in their eyes and their voice. If you can't tell that, you are a lost fucking soul. There is so little honor and integrity going on nowadays on social media. It makes me sick. Throughout her channel, you'll see nothing but bad information that's going to fucking damage you. Here's an example.
Criteria. Okay, so right now we're at finviz.com stack, and market cap,
Guys,
usually I'll scan for things under 2 billion, small caps. Earnings date, that doesn't matter. Relative volume,
she's
I want
telling
to see
you
over
not to worry about earnings. We are in the heart of earnings season, for fuck's sakes. She's telling you to hold overnight to get over the PDT rule and to disregard earnings. Right there, that tells you massive red flag. This is information that is going to hurt you, period, guys. I don't want to see that fucking happen. I'll tell you why I get so pissed off over this, because what you guys don't see is the back end of Tricktrades, the countless heart fucking wrenching emails that I get. There is a reason why I called our podcast, The Fallout Shelter, The Fallout Shelter. It's not because it's a cool name or a gritty name. I called it that because we had so many and still have so many former Tim Sykes and Warrior Trading members in Tricktrades that come battered and fucking broken. It'll make you sick. And what pisses me off more is when I have these little puke new traders telling me, oh, but they're good guys. Fuck off, guys. You don't know what you don't know, man. And if some of you would just shut the fuck up and listen for a minute, you would probably be successful. Most of you watching this have been trading for a year or so. You don't know shit at this point, guys. I'm telling you. I thought the same at your level. I thought I fucking knew. You don't. And you listen to people like this, you're gonna get hurt. For fuck's sakes, you're learning from Edna from The Incredibles here. Come on, guys. Wake the fuck up. Wake up, man. This is nonsense. Not only is she blatantly ripping off other traders and trying to pass that off as her own information, her own methodology, but the information that she does give on her own FinViz scanning settings are gonna fucking hurt you. For the love of God, stop listening to these people. To go back to what I was talking about before about these emails and these messages, we had a member that had someone off himself, kill himself in the chat room that this fellow that killed himself was in. It's disgusting when these people follow these people into trade ideas and education. At some point, something needs to fucking change, and there needs to be accountability, because this shit's getting out of control, man. Ross with his everything's all right type of attitude. And Tim Sykes is just fucking nonsense. Now, please take what I'm saying tonight as I'm not just being a hater or someone that's trying to bash someone. This is coming from almost a decade of experience in the markets. Do I know everything? No. And I never will. But when you have these fucking newbies trying to pawn themselves off as professionals, and it's not their fault, they're fucking snakes and they're rats. You can't fault a snake and a rat for being a snake or a rat, but I can fault you for listening to them. Wake the fuck up, guys. I hate doing videos like this. I used to do rant videos all the time. It's not the direction I want to take. It's not who I want to be. But if I got to play the bad guy one more time, I got to play the bad guy. I'm fine with that. I've accepted my role. If you only knew the messages and emails that I get, it'll make you fucking cry, man. Wake up. This is your wake-up call, folks. And I'm sure there'll be lots of haters and trolls in the comments. I don't fucking care. Guys, you're going to get hurt listening to these people. So, till next time. Adios.